Shalom, shalom, shalom. This is your kinfolk, Omar Hosea, saying peace. Once again, this is for pinky swear. I don't want nobody saying he's ruled wealth, worship the devil and Satan and his hypocrite. No, this is for the pinky swear. You know, because I'm coming to you as a child. I'm coming to the Most High as a child. And so, this is my pinky swear. Dear Heavenly Father, we ask for permission to speak to your children. We ask that you be glorified in this information. Father, we ask that you would confirm this information, that the children may open up and the scales of darkness would fall off of them, Father, and that this black dot, Father, that the light may crush that black dot, and they will begin to reflect that, Father. Reflect that light, that wisdom, that knowledge, Father, that you bestowed on all of us. For you had said that you put your spirit in all flesh. Heavenly Father, we just thank you for a wonderful day. We thank you for the information we're putting out that is not come back void. For you said that your word would not come back void. And I just thank you for letting me be a servant. I thank you for letting me be a vessel. I thank you for letting me communicate with other vessels. And I thank you for other vessels being able to communicate with me and us with you, that you may be lifted up. Whew. Man. This is a glorious, wonderful day in your name, y'all. And so, by the power of the Holy Spirit I come, and to the prophets before me and after me, I say thank you. And may all things in the heavens and the earth and in the seven seas and everything in them and around them, may we all bow down and give you praise. Shalom. Alaikum salam. Now, excuse me. For you Ankh worshippers, okay, let's make sure you see that. For you Ankh worshippers, a lot of y'all, like I said, a lot of love Malcolm X. See, a lot of people y'all don't understand with me and Malcolm X special out of everybody else, that he was a linguist, but you didn't really know it. Oh, to another linguist, to my imam, my brother, my friend, Ibn Bilal Muhammad from AMIC. Check him out on AMIC, AMIC in San Jose. If you can get in contact with him, it's AMIC, AMAIC at gmail.com. Holler at him or look him up on Google, I believe, or call me or inbox me, and I'll get you connected with him. He is a linguist. He's a soul brother. You know what I mean? Not I mean soul brother. He ain't wearing them quirky E-man, want to make you walk all tight wad and like a robot, that robot teacher, you just can't call out or nothing. He cool. Ibn Bilal Muhammad from AMIC, San Jose, California, off on Bascom, across from Bascom Auto repairs, right behind the rail train or train rail there. So let me get to it. But that's my man. And also check out the House of Sankofa on 2nd Street for Afri and Afro history. Not African history, but Afri and Afro. The Kemet teachings, Nubian teachings. Another librarian. They read books. These are serious men. Check out the Pisces program in Oakland, California. I had the pleasure of sitting with these men and their families, and we chopped it up and we had fun and we listened to each other's views and those things like that. And if you are looking to be recognized throughout the whole world, go to MCM of Islam and International Interfaith Connection, where I took my dua, where I pronounced myself before 300 men and women of all nations and nationalities there in San Jose. We want to say we love you guys, peace. We hope all the family and everybody is okay around the world, around the planet. More power. So let's get into this thing. I just had to give some shout outs to people who helped me to stay firm in what I'm doing. Cause there was days where I thought I was going crazy. I felt like I wasn't worthy because I didn't have the the scholarship papers like they had, but Ya Allah, he's confirmed what he wants me to do, so I don't have to give man no real props for that. But Ankh, A-N-K-H, see what it sounds like. See if we can get a sound bite in there. I don't see what's taking that so long. Oh, I done took almost what? 5 minutes as an introduction. Sheesh. Okay, I guess we don't get no introductory. Alright, so a tau cross with a loop at the top used as a symbol of generation or enduring life. So my question is to you folks that have an Ankh, a symbol of generation. You're trying to generate more life. But if you have an Ankh on your body and you got an Ankh on your hat, whatever, you have to ask yourself, you as a so-called black person, how much life have you generated or contributed to the Asiatic or Afro-Asiatic or Afro-American nation as a whole? So there goes that. So when you say enduring life, how many of our great leaders who are Afro or Afri or Afro-Asiatics or Afro or Afri or Afro-Americans, how much life have you endured? How much have we endured? When you look at the history, the last time we ever actually revolted as a whole was when they came to our lands and started taking us. After that, we just never fought no more. We were scared to die. And so that Ankh of generating life has no power because nobody wants to die for the children. Thus, I shot a video out about Bankroll PJ, this 6-year-old. They're gathering a bunch of our children with this 6-year-old as an icon, or as a leader, to poison our children's mind and use this bad pronunciation for street. It's called street. That's illiteracy. And then they want to make it seem like it's beautiful, but it's not. But it says Egyptian inmates live, apparently at least partially homophobous with the word for sandal strap. Hence, stylized picture of the sandal strap became symbol for life. So why don't you put a straight sandal strap on your arm? Serve a microphone. Why don't you put a sandal strap tattoo on your chest and on your titty, on your butthole, or put a sandal strap tattoo on your face? Since it's a strap became a symbol of life instead of a Ankh with a cross and a circle on it. That's why they call you niggas and goyams. So we got that. So let's go into another slide. So that's done. Let's go. Ankh definition. We want to get more than one resource. An object resembling a cross but having a loop instead of the top arm used ancient Egypt as a symbol of life. What kind of life has this brought you, so-called black people and niggas and niggets and all that? I mean, what happened? Well, what's going on? So it says, also known as the crux ansata, the Latin for cross with a handle, is an ancient Egyptian hieroglyphic ideograph with meaning life. If you're alive right now, what do you need an Ankh for? Unless you're dead. But since you are spiritually, mentally, emotionally, and psychologically, and nationalized-wise dead, y'all been using this Ankh since what? The X-Clan, if any of y'all remember X-Clan. Y'all been using the Ankh since George Clinton with the spaceship thing. Y'all been using that Ankh for almost 60 years, and that didn't happen. That didn't help you. I'm just trying to figure this out. Just like the cross has not helped no niggas in the Baptist churches. And in slavery, the Ankh or the cross has failed you niggas miserably. Now, correct me if I'm wrong now. I mean, if I'm wrong, I don't mind shutting up and sitting in the back room. But the Ankh or the cross, because it says what? Crucis instantata, Latin for a cross with a handle. So instead of having a cross with Jesus on it, you can have a cross with a handle on it, and you holding around talking about this is our culture. Anybody in their right mind wouldn't want to parade a culture around like that, and here your cross has not brought Malcolm back, Marcus Garvey, Nat Turner, Martin Luther King, Michael Jackson, Prince, even your personal dead brothers and sisters or whatever. They never even brought back Trayvon Martin. So, oh, there we go. There we go. There we go. We had to make that a little bigger. There we go. So do you see that? Okay, we don't want no mistakes. So we need to find out how to talk to the Valley of the Dry Bones, because obviously it's not doing anything good. Black spirituality religion, the original cross. The Ankh is defined as a symbolic representative of both physical and eternal life, wherein the Ankh, African symbol who wrote the Ankh, is the Ankh evil. Yes, it is. Because you notice here, black spirituality religion. So black, according to science, means dead. And so you still dead. You still calling yourself black. You still getting the Ankh. And you still got nowhere even over 400 years of slavery. Whether you came on ships or whether you was here already, it's not working for you. For real, it's not working for you. So now let's get out of that. So now I know we debunked the Ankh and the cross, because y'all want to say, well, the cross ain't nothing. Well, neither is the Ankh. So there goes that. And this is how we know the seed of Satan and the seed of Canaan, because they rather worship death than life. And since the Ankh is supposed to resurrect the dead, because you have to be dead, or you have to follow the god of death in order to come back to life, because of the god of death. But since you're coming from the god of life and you're living life, you don't want to talk to him. Everybody want to go to the cross for the dead, and everybody want to go to the Ankh for the dead. But you never want to go to the God of life, or the Allah of life. Yeah, Allah, the expression of life. You rather have the expression of dead. And so we're going to go to dog worship and bitch worship. And what we mean by dog worship and bitch worship, once again, dog and bitch worship, we're going to take you to why the Ankh in Egypt and sinners and ISIS got you calling yourself dogs and bitches, and it's a term of endearment. And the only reason why it's a term of endearment is because it's black spirituality religion. It's the Ankh, because you said it's African, and because it's from Egypt, and because pyramids, gold, kings, gods and goddesses, and it's seemingly beautiful. It's seemingly royal, it's seemingly right, but in actuality, it's a lie. It's that's the teaching of the sinners. And if you watch my other videos, we already went through who sinners is. You went through my posts and all that on Facebook and YouTube. You've already seen the life of sinners, and I may be able to get that squeezed in for the life of sinners. So let's get out of this thing and let's get into the dog worship. All right. Next. Boom. That's out. Boom. So, Anubis. Let's get into this guy. Anubis. Anubis. Who's Anubis? Let's get some images first of all. So we don't want to. Boom. Now. Dogs and bitches. This is how you niggas act. This is how you niggas act right there. You bite off each other's head. You fuck each other's women. You smoke. You sniff each other's booty. You hump on each other, man on man, woman on woman. And y'all make it beautiful. Stripper poles. And it's okay to be like this. What's beautiful about that? Next slide. We go to the original. What type of dog is that? It looked like a greyhound, or I don't know. Y'all Egyptian guys, y'all know what type of dog that is. I don't know what it is. But if what's the female version of this? A bitch. So that's why you say, well, I'm a baddest bitch. That's my bitch. That's my dog. And this is where you get that from. By worshiping this Egyptian way of life. So that means you're practically dead. You're not human. None of that. How we know? Because Anubis is half man and half dog. So that's my dog. That's my bitch. And he got the Ankh of life. Why? Because he's not 100. Don't y'all say, let's keep it 100, let's keep it real. I want you to be truthful with me, man. I want you to be honest. I want you to be down with me, man, because I can't trust you if you ain't loyal, you ain't down with me, if you ain't 100, if you ain't full of it, if you ain't, you know what I mean? Well, he's half animal and half human. What's so honesty about that? And so if I was him and I was dead as an animal, or I was dead as a human and I was half and half, I think I might want to use that black magic so I could justify my existence, because technically, by nature, I'm dead. Put your face on there. Put your body on that head right there. Put your head on your body and think you're going to get a job. Put your body or your head on a dog and you think you're going to get on the bus. I think not. Somebody's going to capture you and put you in a zoo or a carnival or something. Matter of fact, y'all probably haven't been to a carnival in so long. I forgot about the craziness that goes in carnivals. Let's go to the next slide. What's the time? Oh, we got a good time. We got a good time. I found some more about Anubis. More dog worship. So now, even when you see this, is this the culture that you support? Look at this. A half lion, a half alligator. Nothing is pure. Get this through your mind. This is why they call you Goyim. That's why you're the beast. This is a beast. And so if you want to be black, and if you want to be a nigger or an African American, and you want to worship beast, then you'll be the burden. And they will use all your strength and all your power to carry the burden. And that because that will make you a beast. And you worship this stuff. And you got tattoos of beasts on your body, and you want society and the children of light and the children of truth to accept you as our brothers and sisters, and get mad when we tell you the truth that you are acting less than human and all your wisdom and intellect works against you. This is the truth. If I didn't love you, I wouldn't tell you, I wouldn't make these videos. But this is the truth. That's the truth. Now, and so we have to go into the hieroglyphics, and it speaks on the walls for themselves. Dog, hawk, more animals. I mean, what's up with this sex and heaven? Tell me this, so-called black man and black woman, educated, conscious community, all you with the unks and the pyramids. Do you think that is natural to worship animals? To call animals that are half man and half women gods and goddesses, and to bow down and pray to them? Ask them how come they haven't came and got your brothers and sisters out of prison. Ask these same deities or the Ankh and all that, how come y'all didn't go get Dr. York? How come they didn't help Marcus Garvey? How come it didn't help P. Huey Newton come back to life? Right now, brother Bobby Seale, right now, big ups to him. He's out here still promoting things. Matter of fact, I went to the new Black Panther Party, when they created the new Black Panther Party for the young. None of these entities was there. But we sure seen a lot of the icons, but nothing's changed. We're still dying. I mean, last time I checked, folks, right? Motherfuckers are still dying. And this Unk ain't did nothing. And where these motherfuckers at? You know where they at? They're collecting your dead. They're collecting your soul, and they're putting them in the tomb. Facts. So now let's get out of that. Let's get into the definition. Anubis. Now, Anubis is the Greek name of a god associated with mummification. Come on, folks. Y'all are supposed to be... Let me shorten this up. You are supposed to be the root of civilization, and here you want to worship Anubis associated with mummification and the afterlife in ancient Egypt religion, usually depicted as a canine. See, my dog and my bitches, that's why I call you you dogs and bitches, because this is what you worship. You get the tattoos on it. You get the Ankh. And it's a canine or a man with a canine head. Let's see what a canine is. Canine is a genus of canis containing multiple context species. Species of the genus are disguised by their moderate to large size, their massive wealth, to what's called detention long legs compared to short ears and tails. What is that? What is a canis? Dog, wolf, jackal. Wow. Is there a picture of this thing? Let's see. Dog, interbreed, 78 chromosomes. What else? Foxes. Is there any pictures? Wolf, dogs. Oh, my dog. What's up, bitch? But you mad when I call you dogs and bitches, huh? You black dogs and you black bitches, because Anubis is black. So y'all talking about y'all black Americans and stuff. So why can I call you a black bitch with a black dog? This is what you claim. Dog, gray wolf, coyote, African golden wolf, golden jackal, Ethiopian wolf, dhole, African wild dog. Yeah, you dog and you bitches. What's it hitting for? Huh? So talk to your bro. Talk to your bro. You know what I mean? So now, let's get back to the truth. Nubis. Egyptian canid with the time was called the golden jackal, but recent genetic testing has caused the Egyptian animals to be reclassified as the African golden wolf. Like many Egyptian deities, Anubis assumed different roles in various contexts, depicted as a protector of graves as early as First Dynasty. Anubis was also an embalmer by the Middle Kingdom. He was replaced by Osiris in his role as Lord of the Underworld. Because remember, matter of fact, we didn't even get to that yet. Just let this stick out. Hold up. Let's let this stick out. Let this, I can't open it up. Let this right here marinate on your brain right now. He was replaced by Osiris in his role as the Lord of the Underworld. So that means when Isis was having sex with Osiris, he was dead. He was what? Resurrected by a dark force. Why? Because he's what? Lord of the Underworld. Now, if you ain't from the underworld, or if you don't like the underground, then you would take this to heart and be like, man, I'm glad I'm on top. I'm on overground. I mean the underworld. I'm glad I'm overworld and not under the world. And so, since you want to be black, Negroes, and bitches and dogs, you are part of the slaves of the underworld. And since you want to be the underworld, then this is where you would go, because it says one of his prominent roles was as a god who ushered souls into the afterlife. See, this is after you're on top of the world. Now you're going to be under the world, and he's going to usher you in and take care of you. And so, Egyptian pantheon, Anubis played almost no role in Egyptian myths. Anubis was depicted in black. What's up, black dog? Black bitches. The color symbolized both rebirth and discoloration of the corpse after embalming. See, when you call yourself blacks and African American, you are discolored. And, oh, matter of fact, damn. If I can get out of that. Where's my dictionary? Where's my dictionary? Here we go. Boom. Discolor. Oh my goodness. Black, melanized, nullified, black. Black meaning discolor, color change. But you want us to respect you. You want the world to respect you. Nah, dogs and bitches. You let that you let these people mislead you, but you don't want to listen to the truth. I'm telling you the truth. We share with you the truth. And like they said, the truth shall what? Set you free. So let's get out of that. All right. Now, that's mission's accomplished. Now, the oldest meaning, internet. Isis, the goddess. Now, before we go into this part 2, no matter if I'm going to try to run it in there anyway. Isis, the goddess from the polytheistic pantheon of Egypt. She was the first worship in Egypt religion and later her worship. Major cult center, Thale, Abydos, the throne, the sun disk with cow's horns and sparrow. Cobra, vulture, sycamore. Now, cobra is naga. What naga or a snake does what? It sleeps on a hot rock and it needs the what? Sun. So if you are a serpent and you are a serpent worshiper, then you would worship the sun. And so you would call yourself the children of the, let me see, that's just wrong, that's wrong. Then you would worship the sun and its rays. And so that's why we have the sun, have the snake on their helmets. Let's see what else. Let's see, in the Britannica.com. Let's get this in. Since y'all want to talk about, is there really Hebrews? Yeah, there's really Hebrews. You got one talking to you right now live. Egyptian, Aset, one of the most important goddesses, named Greek for the ancient Egyptian word for throne. So, what's the throne of your heart? To go to sun? To go to snake? To go to the child of a dead man? And it was with Horus, bronze figure, the later period Egyptian Museum in Berlin. Isis was initially obscure goddess who lacked her own dedication. Oh, so your goddess lacked a dedication? Or lacked her dedicated temples? But she grew in importance as the dynastic age progressed, until she became one of the most prominent deities of Egypt. Her cult subsequently spread throughout the Roman Empire, and Isis was worshipped from England to Afghanistan. She is still revered by pagans today. You black bitches. You black dogs. You pyramid wearing niggas. Dead, discolored. No life. Need to be resurrected. But y'all not feeling that. See, y'all might want to take this as a disrespect, but by linguistic terms, these are the facts. But you say you're conscious. What are you conscious of? Isis had strong links to the Egyptian kingship. She was most often represented as a beautiful woman wearing a sheath dress, either the hieroglyphic sign of the throne or a solar disc cow. They go that animal stuff. What is this about y'all having, like, y'all loving animals and stuff? Do y'all niggas be sexing animals or something like that? I mean, let me know. So, now she says she's married to Osiris, the king of Egypt. Now remember in the last video, Osiris named Rekayon Pharaoh. And then Pharaoh, who was Pharaoh was Akkadian, or he wasn't a Hebrew, but he was a Chaldean. He killed Egypt's people, and Osiris made him under him. Then when Osiris died, then we, Akkadian, Chaldean bloodline, and we Shemites made Egypt what it is to what you come to worship. But unfortunately, we Shemites, just like Hamites, fell to our own hearts. So, let's see about Osiris. What do you have to say about my man Osiris? See, Osiris, or called Uster, or one of the most important gods of Egypt. Osiris is a score. He was a local god of Bursuri in Lower Egypt and may have been a personification of the Chthonic underworld fraternity. There you go again. What is this about you dead folks, black dogs, black bitches, about this underworld and worshiping the king of death? And the death became Osiris, god of the underworld, and the dead king's son, the living king, was identified with Horus. So even when you read this, it says that Isis, the mother / sister of Osiris, had sex with her dead brother, bringing him back with black magic, had a child of the living called Horus, and was the mother king, was the mother of Horus, consort Osiris. The god Seth was considered the murderer of Osiris, an adversary of Horus. Because Seth wasn't dead, Horus was a child of a dead man, literally. So let me get this right too. Let's think about this. Hold up. Let's think about this before my thing cut off at 33 minutes. Let's get this right. Osiris is king, as we looked in Book of Jasher. Rekayon, because Osiris was living with Rekayon, Hagar's dad, made him Pharaoh. So he's alive. He gets put in the box by Seth, wrapped him up, sends him down the river. The nigga dead. Remember, Coops the nigga dead. That nigga dead. That nigga dead. He's dead. Isis go find the body, use the black magic or the dog magic or the dog star or the Canis star, the underworld magic, black magic, the magic of the dead, brings him back to life. He's not human no more. Mind you, he's dead. And he brings back a different spirit, but the same body, and she has sex with him. Like y'all do. You had sex with a dead corpse. Like you're mentally dead and spiritually dead because you keep having sex with this dead religion of death. She has sex with him, brings him back to life. Set comes back and kill him twice. Now the nigga dead twice. Cut him up in pieces. The second time, he cut him up in pieces. Threw him all over the planet. Isis, your goddess, that you got tattooed all over your body, goes back and get these dead pieces that is stinky with flies and maggots and all that, puts it in jars, brings it back to life, and maybe she had sex with him then and had horse. But now think about this. She's having sex with Frankenstein and has a baby with Frankenstein. She's having sex with a dead man named Horus, which is her brother. She has a baby named, it was Osiris. She has a baby named Horus who was half dead with a demon spirit. And y'all saying that that is royalty? You're saying that that is humane? You're saying, you mean to tell me that we're going to keep teaching our children how to live demonic and beast-like? And say it's okay to be called dogs and bitches? It's okay to run around and sleep with man on man and woman on woman like dogs do? This is your culture, African American, niggas, black power. This is what you want? This is what you shall receive. Goyim. You're all Goyim, so you're going to die. You're going to FEMA camps. Believe what I say. You're going to FEMA camps. All of you. You're going to FEMA camps. And you don't ask nobody to come get you. Don't ask nothing. We ain't going to cry for you because we're telling you before those FEMA camps come. We're telling you before these Khazarians and these people that come to claim their property. Because right now you're a property of Satan. You're a property of demons. You're a property of this cult. And when you sold your souls and tattooed your body with these cult symbols on there, they're coming for the body. The soul, the spirit, the soul belongs to the Most High, but they're coming for your body and your blood and all those things that you swore an oath to. As Dr. Malachi York, as Yahweh ben Yahweh, and pretty soon as Farrakhan, when his wool get pulled from up over him, and some of the other people like African Bambaataa, when